Gormagat Cohirlock Fáiltíim rih an Tara an seo agus na Harry nua tá in éanaach leis an Tara Born agus an Tara Brófi agus tásúla gom go mbeidh feabhas mór ag teacht an saoil a bheith a gcuin go léir as 8 obair nua a bheith a dhéanamh acu. I'd like to particularly pay tribute to our foreign service, and when I say the word service I mean it in the best possible way. If you can imagine a city, a port city on the edge of the Amazon, a population of over 400,000 people, and a small group of Europeans trapped in there during the COVID emergency. The fact being that the city could not be reached by road at all, can only be reached by air or by water. And the citizens stressed and kept enclosed in a very small area where they could only just go to a shop once every so often. Worried and concerned, and what happened was that they contacted me, and I contacted the ambassador who was responsibility for Peru, who happened to be in Chile, Ambassador Gleeson, and he moved heaven and earth to get those people home. And I think he epitomises in his work, in his commitment, in his dedication, in the way that he communicated and rang those people and assured them, reassured them, and worked with the network that you, Minister, and other European ministers got involved in to make sure that all of our citizens got home safely. I think it epitomises everything that is good about the service that we have, and I commend all of our ambassadors and their staff, and indeed your staff and your office as well. The other issue I'd like to say is that in terms of Ireland's record in the United Nations, it is a fact that we got, I think, 129 of the 191 nations in the United Nations supported their application. And they did that because we are the champions on fighting poverty, on fighting inequality, on fighting climate change, on standing up for human rights. And I think that because we're a country that were dominated by a foreign country for so long, and that we've a very important investment in foreign aid, and because of our history, and because of our affinity with oppressed people, Ireland stands #1 in my view, and deserves the full support of this Parliament in their success and the work that they've done. I would also like to compliment, of course, Drogheda lady, who happens to be Ambassador Geraldine Byrne-Nason, who has done fantastic work in achieving that wonderful success. I would also like to point out that recently there was a commentary in the paper about the foreign direct investment and there being a potential drop, I think the IDA, of 40% in the FDI that we expect in the years to come. And I want to make a point very clear that in fact that throughout all of our embassies right around the world, in the ones that I've been in, I've been absolutely impressed with the cohesion, with the commitment, with the professionalism, not just of our diplomats, but also our people from the IDA and Enterprise Ireland and their associates, who are very active 24/7 in pushing the name of Ireland and the investment opportunities that can be made by investing in our country. And I wouldn't underestimate, Minister, the importance of that connection or the work and the influence that they have. And notwithstanding the crisis that we have with Brexit, I think that you have a huge task, as your ministers have, and I think we're well up to that challenge. We're well up to meeting and solving the problem in Brexit, hopefully, notwithstanding our worries and all our concerns. And I think, finally, ultimately, the work, the commitment, the passion that you and your department have shown, and indeed all the parties in Northern Ireland, in bringing peace to our country, and in continuing and trying to ensure that the Northern Executive functions and works well, and the North-South Ministerial Council meetings that are going to take place shortly are as a direct result of the input, commitment and professionalism of your department. So I commend the estimate. Thank you.